So when you don't see the Earth Spirit, or at 50% HP or 60% HP, so a rolling boulder into a poison or spirit siphon would mean a kill. So those are the two common heroes, or even an invoker that you see paired with Earth Spirit. I mean, back in the day when Invoker was like the super strong Invoker, yeah, we see that a lot. But nowadays, I think Queen of Pain plus Death Prophet are the two most common partners with Earth Spirit.
What do you think about, maybe not Puck because he doesn't have kind of that control with the poison, but I mean, that hero was good for
it's
a while.
hero that's good for their playstyle. Empire love to put Scandal on tempo control heroes. Puck, Nyx, those are the heroes that he's really, really successful with. But it just doesn't allow them to pressure the mid lane more if they want to go down that route. But then again, because if you want to pick that way, it means that you're not picking into your comfort zone, which is to put Scandal onto a hero that will allow him to dictate play. That might actually be more important than picking a hero that will allow them to pressure the lanes more.
Okay.
Because maybe that's what they prioritize more. Certain teams would prioritize different things more.
Comes down to comfort for a lot of these players, and that's definitely true. But OG pick up the Earthshaker, and now a Furion for Empire.
Yeah, it would actually have a very high chance that Scandal would be on a pot, or like, because they're going for, when they're going for offlaner that takes more farm, it means their mid lane hero would be a Puck, a Nyx. Nyx is also really good against their heroes, especially cancelling out the Sunray, which is so important. That hero is just all about Sunray. So, and Carapace is also good against Fissure.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that Nyx is not a possibility. Nyx or Puck are really good options here.
All right, there's a chance, is what you're telling me. DK, though, is going to be the choice for them. So no, they are not going to go down that route, at least not yet. They pick up the DK for themselves to put mid. OG go for the Sven. Wow.
So it actually means that they are going for another, the Prophet, because Prophet is a very flexible pick, despite being offlaner that scales very well, but it also provides push. So when they are going back for the Dragonite, it means that they are going to do a lot of heavy pushing in the early game. They want to secure 3 towers. Ideally, when you have Prophet Dragonite, you want to secure all the tier 1 towers, maybe minute 10 to
10 minutes?
10 to 15 in between that, to be able to use your Prophet's mobility to actually outfarm your enemy, because you're always going to be able to farm more efficiently because of the TP.
Yes.
So that's your primary game plan right now. Once you remove all the towers, you catch, and DK obviously with maybe Shadow Blade or Blink would catch heroes after that, after your armlet.
Oh, they're going all in on the push, man.
Yeah, they're going all in on the push. Because I was surprised that they didn't go for the Puck or Nyx. It means that they're going for a different type of strategy, which is to go for the push rat. Because
they just want to end this now, man.
One thing about Void is he's a hero that doesn't push out creeps very well until you have obviously a Maelstrom. But apart from that, you don't clear creeps very well. So if you look at their overall lineup, before the spam pick, everyone doesn't clear creeps very fast.
Yeah, all that does with March. That is the second Tinker pick we've seen this tournament.
That is a really good response towards the overall strategy that Empire has. So it's going to be off lane Void plus safe lane Sven. But it might be really greedy though. If you talk about their cores, they have Tinker, Sven, and Void. All these 3 cores are going to take up a lot of farm.
We talked about this before too. No-Tail's not the type of player that wants to take too much farm away. He wants to give enough to Moon and enough to Tinker.
He's on Sven, he's not on, on
like a Beastmaster or something. Yeah, exactly.
I understand that's his playstyle, but he's not on that hero that is most ideal for his playstyle.
Yes.
So it might be a reaction towards, again, like draw. I know I mentioned OG is more of a comfort hero team, comfort pick team, but maybe they are reacting towards a lot of what Empire is doing right now.
You have to with the last Ground Ranger now.
Yeah, because it's all, like you mentioned, an all-in type of push play. So you have to be able to have a hero that deals with the push. But at the same time, because they are doing that, they have a very greedy tri-core. So we'll see whether Empire can use the Prophet's early game pressure with the Earth Spirit to actually dictate play.
Oh my, is his smoke gonna break? He smoked with his team. This is something that Newbie did at the beginning of the game last game with
Swan. The ward, right?
Yeah, and they knew that if the smoke broke...
he hasn't placed the ward.
He saw Crit TPing in. Crit is looking for an Observer ward, maybe on the high ground. Oh, he faked it. They thought, okay, maybe he's going to go here. They pinged it out. That was a ping coming out from the Nature's Prophet. Afterlife saw it, but I don't know if they know that he actually put a ward down. Some heavy mind games came out. The post will put it on his side of the river, and then the smoke will break. So they have no idea, or they shouldn't have any idea, where that ward was placed. OG should not know where that ward is down. And still, it's not in the best place. I think he wanted to put it like here, somewhere on this side of the The river obviously is...
Yeah, because they are mainly looking to pressure the Tinker. Right now, the most important tempo or timing that OG wants to get is boost of travel on Tinker.
Yes.
So, and you know Phoenix is gonna just, or Earthshaker is gonna just stack. So you want to shut down the Tinker. Right now, early game, you maybe try to gank him once or twice with rolling boulder into a TP from Prophet. So that's the first thing you want to do. And the second thing you want to do is when it comes to maybe 4 to 6 minutes nighttime, you smoke into the enemy jungle, you place a ward when he's trying to clear stacks, and you kill the Tinker.
Yep.
Those are the key moments that Empire needs to catch to shut down the Tinker. If they shut down the Tinker, it's going to be hard for OG to defend.
And that's the double-edged sword with the Tinker. Like, you can get to that point where you can stall out the game with the March of the Machines, your Boots of Travel, whatever else you want to be getting, but you need to make sure you get there with those stacks. You need to make sure you survive.
Yeah,
and they picked this into, like you said, an Earth Spirit and a Furion, so ganking him is exactly what you're talking about. Is not the hardest thing in the world.
They have Earthshaker, so he's going to be the key hero that prevents that from happening.
And a TP from a Phoenix from Sunray to help him to stay alive.
And he already did...
They're going in already, but they missed the rolling boulder wide to the left. Miracle's going to come through and just get him a couple of right clicks in the meantime, but first attempt at a gank is not successful.
Yeah, and the other thing about picking the Earthshaker is by default you get a better off lane because you're able to fissure and allow the creeps to actually meet nearer towards your tower, so it's going to allow your off lane to have a better time. Because I play off lane a lot and I like it when my team picks Earthshaker as a support, so I would tell him, hey, help me out.
Yeah,
drop a fissure,
please.
Fissure help.
Yeah, I'd like a good lane. That would be great. You could see for Moon, he's done what we talked about with KP in the newbie series. Moon has pulled the creep back to underneath his tower, and he's done a pretty good job of it too. So Ramses is missing out on a couple of CS right now. In fact, the Void has more CS than Ramses does, although it's very early.
Yep, thanks to the fissure. But then again, you can see why they're actually picking the Sven, because Sven is actually one of they pick Sven after the Prophet because Sven is one of the better safe lane heroes against the Treants because of the cleave, and you have a Quelling Blade. But at the same time, I've seen this work the other way around, where Prophet is constantly sprouting the Sven when he doesn't have a Quelling Blade late game. So early game, Sven could deal with the Treants very well, but late game, if you don't have Battle Fury...
Oh my god, Miposhka got the pull off. He actually just pulled mid. Oh my god, that's huge.
Is this still possible?
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know it's still possible.
You could do that.
Oh man,
he killed the entire creep wave with that camp because they had a thunderclap coming out from the Elder Smasher.
Yeah, like with that play, you understand that where Empire is looking at this game, they are putting a lot of emphasis in shutting down Miracle because they know the Tinker is such an important piece of puzzle in this OG lineup. If the Tinker gets online, he's going to allow a lot of space for the Sven and the Void to actually farm because he's going to defend the push. And Moon here, he's going to get harassed.
Yeah, they're going to try to go for the glimpse. They glimpsed it perfectly with the rolling boulder. They get the first split out of it. No time walk even there for Moon to keep himself alive.
He was actually playing that too deep. Like mid lane, there's a fissure. Scanner's blocked.
Yeah, he's in trouble. They've already used the laser heat-seeking missiles. Should be able to bring him down. Maybe, I'm not sure he's going to be able to bottle. He's got a salve too. He's like, let me through, please. Body blocks will come out. Fissure's up in 4, but no mana for it. Heat-seeking missiles would not do the job, and Scandal will just back up, salve up, bottle up once to get some more mana to work with.
2 points in Dragon Blood, my friend.
Yeah,
and it was also the fact that because the Earth Spirit removed a creep wave, remember earlier from the Tinker, so Tinker wasn't level 3. If Tinker was level 3, he had level 2 in the lasers. That might have open a lot more possibilities of them finishing off the DK. They might commit more.
Dude, that pull gave Scandal almost a 2-level lead. Well, it's a 1-level lead at the very least, so...
Yeah, you know now Empire is just focusing so much on shutting down this Tinker. Because they know if Tinker comes online, it's going to be bad for them. So everything they do is focus on shutting down this Tinker. And Prophet is level 4, so he has a TP now. So a rolling boulder into a TP from Prophet.
Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Good Fissure to stop any further regression from the DK. Good Treants. Can they get the body blocks off? The Sunray will keep him alive for the time being. They have another Breathe Fire, but he doesn't have the mana for it. No bottle either. And Miracle is just going to get it body blocked all the way to the top root spot. But he turns and he kills Crit. Or excuse me, the Earth Spirit instantly. Scandal doesn't have the Breathe Fire. The Fissure will come through. And Afterlife is blocked up. He doesn't have a TP for another 30 seconds. Miracle is going to turn this around, and they'll get 2 kills going the way of OG instead of Empire even getting 1. You've got to be kidding me. What a huge mistake. Miracle will stay alive.
Damn, like we talk about the supports, Earthshaker preventing stuff from happening, and then the TP, like you mentioned, even the Phoenix TPing to heal him with Sunray. All those shit actually happened there.
That was nuts. He's like, all right, you're not killing Miracle, okay? He's gonna stay alive. He's gonna get a kill.
I mean, it's not even their fault. They made the right play. That was what they had to do. But it was just OG understanding that Empire's gonna do that. The rolling bowler into the TP from Coffer, and they were ready with the TPs.
Yeah.
If Phoenix TP'd like maybe half a second or 1 second later, they wouldn't have saved the Tinker.
They're gonna wrap for King R with going on fly. Boulder Smash is gonna hit. Thunder Strike, Icarus Dive will not save you, my friend. He's dead for 18 seconds. TPing back in is going to be the tanker. He's looking for King R. King R has TP rolls, but I think he's just dead. Yeah, the heat-seeking missiles and lasers, and they just gave Miracle another kill. They're actually just feeding him gold now. I know you wanted to kill Fly there, but I don't think that's a worthy trade in that situation.
Nope, that was not worth, I think, at the end of the day, because they traded 1-for-1 and Tinker got the last hit, so it's gonna put Tinker much closer towards his Soul Ring, which is his next important item. And looking at the stacks, do they have stacks? Do they have stacks for the Tinker?
Yes.
There's one.
And
that's about it, right?
That's it, yeah. Oh, there's another stack over here, kind of.
That might be given to the Sven.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Moon is in trouble down bottom, salve up, no time walk. Frost arrows will do the job, and Afterlife TP's in to secure the kill. Ramses will get the salve from King R, and well, at least they got that kill. But
yeah. Once again, Empire has a lineup which needs them to be ahead in the early game. Otherwise, it's going to be really difficult when it comes to the mid to late game when Tinker comes online. So they failed the first gank on Tinker, but there's still a second chance if they want to invade the jungle.
That TP is not safe, Miposhka. He is going to get caught. They wrapped all the way around. They get up the Fisher coming out. There's the Sun Ray. They have the Storm Hammer on top of all of that, and it's an easy pickup on top of the tier 1 tower that they secured.
And
gusted up.
Moon tried to actually deny the tower, but didn't get the last hit there, so...
They need glimpse, but they don't have the vision for it. King R's looking, but it's just level 2 instead of the level 3. They can't quite bring him back.
So Empire is starting to pressure towers with their draw. Draw plus Prophet, pushing down the towers. So far right now, they're going to be able to get 2 towers, so despite what happened 1 minute ago.
Scandal will find Crit, flies nearby with Sunray, and actually they glimpse back, I think.
Oh, deny! Oh, he didn't get to deny! He stopped his attack. Oh no! That was rough for Moon. But in the meantime, they actually got a kill on Crit. Scandal got a kill.
Yeah, they TP'd in with Afterlife. They found Scandal was there. I think he had an Invis rune or something, or he was just in a good position.
He has a DD rune.
Yeah, he's a DD now. Yeah. Yeah, the deny came out, didn't catch that on camera, but Moon, well, he didn't get the deny, I should say, which is a bit unfortunate. So they get a kill, and they get the tower on top of all of that. So the biggest thing for OG right now is, yes, you have the Sven who's farming.
Chronosphere, bottom lane, Ramses.
Looking for Ramses. He should get this kill. Moon is actually going to find himself a free one. He might even find 2 with a bash coming out of the King R. I don't know if Moon can really chase this. Comes back in 2 available as well. So he won't go any further, but he finds a freebie.
That was a big mistake from the draw there.
Stormhammer, Miposhka gets the stun off into the no-tail, but it's not going to be enough. The God Strength has been popped. They get the Fisher off. He's got a rolling boulder, but Crit walks right in front of him and just hits him in the head with his fist and gets that kill.
That's so sad.
Now he's like so close. He's like, I'm going to make it out, guys. No, you're not. Good try. I think OG are in a good spot, man. I think they're in a relatively good position. I mean, you're against a Drow, DK, Nature's Prophet lineup.
Yeah,
and they're almost even in net worth.
As long as you're even, you're happy with that, because you're not behind. Because Empire has to be ahead, like the last game. But they were not ahead the last game, but they still won the game. So I'm not going to say they're not going to be able to do it once more. But yet again, if you're OG right now in this situation, you're happy about your position. They're starting to stack Ancients for the Sven.
There's almost bots for the Tinker. I think, did Miracle even buy a Soul Ring? No, he
didn't. He skipped the Soul Ring, so he's gonna get it after the bots.
He has a big stack here. What, this is a...
No, he can't do it actually, because he doesn't have rearm yet. He needs one more level.
Yeah.
Sometimes you even see like the supports actually, if supports give the Tomb of Knowledge towards the carries, if situations like this arise. Oh, they're still going to try and do it.
They're going to try to do it with the Fisher and the March.
It's going to take some time though with the rearm.
Yeah, 30 seconds for March. That's the biggest problem. That is why rearm is an ability for the Tinker. They're chasing after Crit mid. They're going for the Elder Dragon form with Scandal. And again, no March for another 19 seconds. They can't really stop this push for the most part. They can Fisher, they can come with a Stormhammer. You can already see King R's going to glimpse that Crit. They're going to find a kinetic field, but they won't be able to secure him and lock him down. Laser comes out, they'll take the tower. It's Ramses getting the job done. But here we go. OG's looking for a fight. They can't get anything with it. And it's Raffle push them back even further.
Wind Lace saving lives, Travis. Again, like without the Wind Lace, I'm pretty sure the Earthshaker would have been caught in the field.
Good item. Good item.
That's why I've been telling people support should always get the item.
Every game.
you're gonna have
Or
a slot, you
Blightstone.
know, regardless. Unless you have to hold sentries, observers, smoke, TP, and then you have a wand or you have a urn for some reason.
Orb of
Some
Venom.
games. But otherwise, as long as I have a slot, I'm getting Windlace.
Yeah, if you're not one of those guys that picks up Orb of Venom, if you don't go Blightstone because you're not right clicking that much.
I mean, to be honest, Orb of Venom is for the first 10 minutes. After that, you can actually just sell it for the Windlace. Like, Windlace is just so...
You're so about this Windlace, dude.
Dude, I'm even more about the infused raindrops. I think that's such a good item.
Yeah, they are. And
like for the mid laners like DK, like a tanky hero, like it's a great item if you can get it.
And I never call it out when I see the infused raindrops. Like one of the items I never really notice until like somebody's about to get ganked and they avoid it because the infused
I think that
raindrops
item is actually a bit too good though.
Yeah.
It's just way too
It's
good.
pretty strong. It's a pretty strong item. All these early game items are pretty damn good right now. And the Windlace crit is going to be finding himself a party of treants that he does not want to associate with. Instead,
So,
No Tail will come and
Minute 10, like I mentioned, Empire has so far successfully taken 3 towers, and they're going to proceed to take their 4th tower. So it's still right on track with their game plan. But OG is still in a good position to be able to hold their high ground, which is the most important thing against the Jaw lineup. Hold the high ground.
And that's going to be the tough cookie to crack. If
Or
you're
the other thing you can do against the Draw lineup is you steal the Roshan from them. Because Draw lineups basically work the same way as the Ursa lineup. If you don't get Roshan, then it hurts your entire game plan.
Right. They're playing with the lead right now, but not by much. Almost 3,000 net worth, and a lot of that is coming with towers. And it's not like OG's terrible at pushing towers. Well, they have not great push, good deep push. They have good team fight as well.
Now they have Tinker.
OG, they're smoked up. They have Chronosphere.
Oh, they have the
Moonlight
egg.
jump in. They have a Chrono onto 2. They're going to find it. The Sunray on top. Ramsey's in trouble. Good stun coming out from Impossible. No, it's the Silence Burst, but nothing else following after. Now the Stormhammer and Afterlife's in trouble. Icarus dive coming through. Good Static Storm on Miracle and Crit. Will it bring them down? Crit's low. He'll fall. Miracle will fall as well. It turns into a 2 for 3, and now Moon's in trouble. That's a sick play coming out from Empire's King R, and they're not done yet. Time Walk will avoid the damage. Moon really wants King R, but he can't find it. The stun from Scandal. The Rolling Boulder, and it's a triple pickup for King R. What a great Static Storm. King R just saved that fight, maybe even saving the game. That was a great 2-man Chrono that turns into just 2 kills, and that's it.
Did he not have a TP or he got glimpse? I wasn't paying attention.
For who?
Like Sven wasn't at the party. No Tail
He
wasn't
must have gotten glimpsed or something.
well, I didn't see, but
He didn't die.
yeah, most likely he got glimpse, I think.
He got glimpsed and he's like, this is not a good fight. Let me back away from this.
That Chrono was actually...
They're going to keep going, though. They're
That
like,
Chrono was actually really good, but I thought OG was going to be able to take the fight right away. But the silence that stopped the Sunray from the Earth Spirit was so crucial from Miposhka. Because they lacked a little bit more damage to finish the targets in the Chronosphere.
that would have been enough damage to kill him off a bit quicker. And
Yeah, so that hero, you know, that's why the hero is always first pick nowadays. Like, since a month ago or 2 months ago.
great ability. I've talked to like every single analyst, every single caster here, every single person. Everyone's like, yeah, Sunray, good ability. That's the line everyone says. Sunray, good ability, balanced ability, or something.
3 months ago, or maybe 4 months ago, people were always talking about Spirit Siphon. People were always talking about Infernal Blade. Like, there are all these small abilities which define a hero.
For Fly and for Phoenix, it is now Sunray that has become the epitome of Phoenix play in most situations.
Maybe an increased mana cost. I don't know, something, you know.
They changed the cooldown too, and that's nothing.
You're gonna get 2 Sunrays in a team fight if you get your egg off, and that's most situations enough, you know, to win the team fight, or you already lose the team fight.
I don't think you could change it so that Sunray has a longer cooldown. Hold that thought, Fly's probably dead. Dragon Tail comes out, they get off the silence and stun. He's obliterated.
Yeah, but either way, that spell is just way too good right now. So
I think if you increase the cooldown anymore, it just makes it harder for the hero to farm, for him to be involved early on in the game. Maybe not. I mean, like, if you increase it another small amount, still, that might not even do that much. I don't know. It's tough. I'm not going to talk about balance right now when we're at a good
spells
game.
are just in the range of being either too good or useless.
Yes. And make or break the hero. Empire are looking to wrap in and find a gank or potentially a tower here, as Scan will pop the Elder Dragon form and go to work on this tier 2 tower with his...
Man, I like what
Frozen
King R is
Breath.
doing. He's like waiting behind with the Shadow Amulet.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna get
find
it!
Miracle. Static Storm?
Oh,
Static Shield comes back. Chronosphere's gonna come in, they'll find Ramses, and they might be able to bring him down. They stop that Sunray again with Scandal, but Ramses still in trouble. Stormhammer, Godspeed, they bring him down, but Crit's in trouble. Silence stuff. still alive for the time being. Magnetize comes out as well. Supernova, they're going to back away with the rest of this 2 dead already. They did kill Miracle, by the way, with the help, I think, of Mipashka. No Tail coming through. Magnetize still bouncing. Scandal in trouble. He might have to armlet toggle. Can't quite get it off in time, but No Tail will fall down to that last Magnetize. Taking against Mipashka, a triple kill when it's all said and done. Oh, Glimpse comes back again onto Moon. He's going to time walk and try to go for King R once more. I've seen this movie before. He's going to pop the Shadow Amulet, and King R will stay alive, and Afterlife will right-click it down. Time walk to avoid the rest of that damage. I don't think they go any further. They do get back Tinker. He's respawned. He's back into the fray. But that will be the end of it. Again, they lose Ramses. They do lose Scandal. That's a pretty okay fight for OG if they didn't lose No Tail and Miracle. That's the biggest issue there.
But they still lost the tower though, so I would still favor Empire coming out ahead in that fight overall. And they're still playing their strategies really well through the book. They're taking out the towers, and there's still only one outer tower remaining, which is really low for OG at the top lane. And the other thing is the Roshan. Those are the remaining objectives for Empire before they siege the high ground. They have a Dragon Lance on the Drow, which is a really good item. I think this item is quite underrated now. Like, I think more heroes can actually buy the item. Like, it's the stats is so good.
I think it's standard on Drow. That's what I've seen anyway. For any game I've seen it Drow in, and this is just an
like, not every. Like, I've seen it not on all gyros. I think it's also really good on gyrocopters.
Oh, gyro?
Yeah,
I can see that.
I think only How does it a lot.
By the way, well, hold that thought. There might be a fight right now.
They found Crit.
Fisher comes out, hits onto 2, Sunray will go, gets cancelled again with a boulder smash this time. Crit gets silenced up by the static storm. He echo slams, doing some nice damage, but not nearly enough. Gus onto No Tail. He's going to get Dragon Tail. They're going to try to bring him down. The right click from Ramses going to work, and No Tail will fall before. No, he gets the toggle off in time. Now they drop the Supernova. This might be the fight for OG. No Tail will be able to just toggle again and again and again, and they will lose Scandal. And Ramses now on the run, has to Gus to keep himself alive. Great sprout, but it's time to just dip if you are Empire at this point. TP out as quickly as possible. They're going to go for Ramses further with another time walk. Chronosphere back off cooldown, and Ramses in trouble. Will fall. 3 dead. OG finally find a good fight. Empire getting a bit too ahead of themselves, and that might be the turning point of this game. Although Crit is going toe-to-toe with King R, and I don't think he's winning at this point. Might be winning soon, though, as they will have Moon back into the fray, and Miracle is coming, so King R will fall.
That glimpse actually turned out to be a bad move for the Disruptor.
Yeah.
But that fight was all Shaker. You know, his footwork. Remember, he got caught. He got caught here. He fidgeted onto 2 heroes here. He ran up the high ground. He dodged the Disruptor actually placed his ultimate up here with the kinetic field, and he dodged that. He ran back down. Dragon Knight's Fire Breath didn't hit him, and he got his Echo Slam off. He dodged like 3 spells, and then
No Tail somehow stayed alive.
He bought his team so much time. That was just magnificent play from Crit there on the Shaker.
And now the net worth and all of that tower gold is just gone. It is evaporated from Empire's lead. That is the one fight. Like, that's the problem with the Drow strat. I feel like once you lose that one big fight, and that kind of was that one big fight.
Yeah, that's why I would say that this type of lineups are very all-in-ish. Because if you lose a fight like that, then the whole game doesn't matter how much advantage you accrued before. You lose so much control.
Yeah, I would agree. And they might lose even more of an advantage if this Roche is contested and successfully doing so as OG.
Here comes No Tail. Do they want to contest this?
No Blink Dagger. Oh, he's waiting. I think he's got 30 or 20 gold from his Blink Dagger. Scandal, and Fisher comes out. Is not dead yet. They really need to bring this Roche down. There's no way. Moon's going to come in, but he doesn't have the Chronosphere. They're going to come in. Supernova on the high ground. Static Storm. Moon's in trouble, however, but they will bring down that Supernova. Moon will be next. 2 dead. The March doing some serious work, and Scandal is low. They will buy back on the Phoenix. No Supernova, but he will have Sunray when he gets back there. No Tail gets whipped back. He gets the Aegis. No, it's there. Cool blinks in at the last second. King R in trouble. Now the March doing work, and No Tail cleaving him down with the right click. Mipashka will be able to just get away barely with the rolling boulder. TP out. He'll make it through. And another bad fight for Empire and OG. Yes, they have to buy back on the Phoenix, but they are successful with that fight. They take the Aegis. They take the Roche, I believe, as well, which is huge. And this game is suddenly now hugely in their favor.
Yeah, that ward across the river actually gave them vision on the egg. Otherwise, they wouldn't have been able to hit the egg unless they had vision with Sprout or something else. But a very bold move by the Void, actually giving his team the vision so that allowed them to understand when they can actually blink in to steal the Aegis. So even though he sacrificed his life, but it was for the greater good.
Oh, they're gonna fight bottom. There's a Chronosphere top. I want to make sure that we're seeing both
King R?
fights. Yeah, King R is gonna die first. No-Tail actually getting caught by Scandal Silence stuff, so they have enough damage. Echo Slam from Crit. He's gonna come right in. He's got his Fisher up in 5 seconds. No more damage coming through. The Sunray doing a lot of work, but they are getting pushed back. No-Tail, he's got no Blink Dagger, but the Stormhammer long range. Icarus Dive is up, and they're gonna find Ramses at the very least, it looks like. Fisher will fall out into Scandal. He's got his armlet toggle. He has to use it, can't get it off. They're gonna lose all 5 because guess what? Top lane, Moon got a solo kill into Afterlife as well with his Chronosphere, and suddenly OG it seems like they're about to even this series up, Winter.
Yeah, he got a badge when he was peeking out, so he was able to solo kill Afterlife there on the Prophet, but right now Empire's Drown lineup is falling apart, and it seems like at this rate we are going to be able to, like you mentioned, head to a game 3. But OG really did outplay them in the last few team fights.
Yes.
The Roshan fight, like I mentioned, the Void was so bold. He sacrificed himself for his team, gave vision, allowed them to actually steal the Aegis, and even they got the last hit on the Roshan as well.
That was just...
Drow lineup, you messed up their Roshan. They're screwed.
It felt like just like messing up one fight, and you just don't have that room to work with, sadly. You've like... the game was too close at the beginning of the game. If they didn't have that room to mess up that one fight, or multiple fights that they did mess up, but... Miracle is invis. He is looking for a pickoff, or he's just gonna march probably. Yeah. He just used his rockets real quick. Gus, not gonna find him. He's gonna march again. He actually might solo kill. He's gonna solo kill Ramses.
Oh my god.
He's actually dead. Miracle 9K MMR player. He's like Dendi, who I saw you play earlier today. Let me just get this quick kill.
How is that? How did that happen?
Ramses just did not give him the credit that
Oh my god.
I mean, that wasn't... I don't think that was that difficult of a play, but it probably shouldn't have happened in the first place. Still, Miracle's making... He's going to find another... He's going to find Ipatchi. He's literally right next to him, but Ipatchi's like, I'm just going to go and ulti and silence you. Oh, the mech from Afterlife keeps Mipashka alive as the March was coming in to damage the right click. It is only the Aegis, however, but he's still in trouble. He can't blink out, misses the Boulder Smash. Here comes Scandal, Elder Dragon form with a Dragon Tail. Breathe Fire Burst, Chronosphere hits onto 2, might save him. The Trance doing some work, but it's not enough damage. Not yet anyway. And the Summer will come up, and there's the Echo Slam. Moon is going to get Static Storm, but still going to town. Right-clicking Scandal, there's the Stormhammer. Moon can time walk all of this damage and will be able to do so. The Supernova on top of it. This is broken out into a full fight. King R now getting right-click down. No Fast Moon. Not yet. The Gust comes through. Time Walk Forward is available in about a second as soon as this Gust goes off. No-Tail's got another Stormhammer. They will find at least one of these kills. The Sunray will come out. Stormhammer not needed. And Miracle finds another kill on the backside on the Afterlife, who was trying to dip away from the engagement. And OG find another solid fight. They all rotate in somehow at the same time.
How did Tinker not die there? Come on. Oh my god.
What a chrono from Moon, dude.
That was just so big because Tinker was able to go back and rearm and come back again full HP. So that fight was basically lost after they didn't kill the Tinker.
This game seems very difficult for Empire right now, dude. This does not seem like an easy game for them to...
The Void, the Sven, the Tinker has officially taken over the game.
Oh yeah.
Since the last few minutes.
It might have been a greedy decision to go for these 3 heroes, but it has worked out and paid dividends in more of the...
Yeah, but you could see the risk why I mentioned it was dangerous, because the early game was difficult for them.
Oh yeah.
And if they didn't outplay their opponents and everything goes according to plan, Empire takes all the towers, they take Roshan, game could be really hard for OG. Could be really hard.
This is an Ags for a Tinker. I just want to throw that out there.
Yep, defending against push lineups. Here we go. Crits, links him with an enchant.
See you later, Ramses. Pashka was actually ready. Ramses will still die. He does get off the magnetize though. Crit's going to work. No Echo Slam, by the way. Pashka's going to get Glimmer Cape. So it turns into a 1-0. They're going to glimpse back Crit, but he's fine. Maybe not. These creeps might actually kill him. The magnetize is still hitting him, and then King R just walks up and right clicks him, and then he's like, "I'll just TP out. It's fine." Laser Rockets almost brings him down. He was sitting at like 100 HP before TPing out there. Miracle not being able to TP was a bit unfortunate. Just free arm and TP out instead.
Not a big deal, annoying, but not a big deal.
Exactly.
He's gonna finish this creep wave, get his Aghanim's. Yep. So you were talking about the Aghanim's. You don't like it? Or?
No, I don't see it that often. You know, well, we don't see Tinkers that often, first of all, and then, you know, Ags was brought a
The hero has been coming back recently. Main reason is very similar to what I was talking about the Alchemists, all these late game heroes that are very good at defending high ground, because it's a high ground patch. Tinker is very good at defending high ground for obvious reasons and prolonging the game. And he's one of the best heroes in terms of late game as well.
Alright, well, We'll see how this Aghanim's pays off. He has it now.
It's really good with the way he built it up with the Aether Lens as well, because you are able to deal so much damage in team fights because of the bouncing laser and the rockets. And it makes you tankier. The thing I like about this build, it makes you hard to kill, because usually thinkers are much easier to kill because your items don't give you so much history.
Yeah, the Ogre Club, the point booster certainly helps. He has the Aether Lens on top, so they're going to find Scandal. They're going to go in with the Stun Ray. They're going to hit up the Stormhammer. They have stacked their stuns efficiently. The Dragon Tail will come out. He'll pop the Armlet. He's staying alive for now. Glimmer Cape comes through. They really want Scandal. They'll probably find him, and Moon's going to find another Chronosphere onto King R. Scandal walks into it and dies. And they get the laser off to bring him down. Afterlife is going to get chased up. There's the Fisher. Stormhammer comes next. No Tail has his God Strength. Doesn't want to use it. Echo Slam at Mipashka. And that is it. GG is called. They know they've been beaten. They're drought strapped. They're all in. They could not afford to lose a fight or two there, and they did. And OG come back with flying colors in game number 2.
Man, can't blame them for using this strat. They put so much pressure on OG. 1-0 up. I just need one more win. Let's do the draw strat. That was their mentality. If they win this game, they would have won it like a very straightforward, easy win, because that's how most of the time draw strats work. You either win it early or you just lose it, like when the game goes too long.
And OG should be feeling pretty good about that. They're like, okay, they went all in with a drought strat that maybe we weren't prepared for.
Well, they were really close to going into a very tough game. Empire had, even though they didn't have the perfect early game, they got, I think the most